I'd like to show you now a compilation of some of your videos.
Oh, I'm ready for this one.
Produced by
Anti-Hate Canada and edited by a $45 million contract that Trudeau and his Liberal government paid for to do this.
Did you make any of those statements?
Can we go down so I can defend each?
But first answer my question.
You have 4, if not 5, videos that you've transcribed. One from over 4 years ago. That's part of this. And they're taking out of context.
Okay, I just asked
So I need to defend myself on that.
I'll let you talk, but just let me answer my question. Are those statements that you made?
Those are statements that were said in a long line of online podcast that go along with the evidence or go along with the topic that I was discussing.
No.
All right. Can we scroll down, please? Thank you. No, sorry, up. I apologize. A little bit more, please. Right to the very beginning, number 1. All right. So we say, Trudeau, someone's going to make you catch a bullet one day. That's the airport incident. That's where I was mad. I was denied my flight after being told I can fly. And I got stuck in Toronto Pearson International Airport, of which I'm absolutely regret saying that. I was mad. The next one, the only way that I'm going to say it out loud, the only way that this is going to be solved is with bullets. That is taken directly out of context, 100%.
What was the context?
The context was, if you are Canadian and you want to exercise your political right to stand up and be freedom of protest and peaceful assembly, would you take it? Or are you going to allow it to become bullets? Because if we keep going on the way we're going to be going on, that's the possible end game. It's a prediction.
And you say at the end, a massive revolution on a huge scale.
If not, yeah. Things are wrong in this country. Massively wrong.
And what about...
And this is me just interpreting what I'm seeing from an outside person, saying this is what's going to happen if you do not make these governments be held accountable for what they're doing.
And the next...
Then we go down. You might want to change your name to Ishmael, drop a bunch of chains down the stairs. It's actually change, not chains. And I said that because there was a CSIS document put out, I believe it was in 2019, about the foreign economy, the foreign influence in our Canadian economy of a foreign government purchasing all our resources. And the CSIS guys were telling you, hey, something's wrong. Like, you guys know that we're being bought out. You know, we're being infiltrated. Our economy is being destroyed. And the comment was because it was China, Chinese influence.
And the next paragraph?
The next paragraph was, and I had to say this in my court, they use this in my bail hearing. The Indian culture and everything, the natives' culture is a disgrace. Never once was said. It was said, what I said prior to that is what the Canadian government has done to the First Nations people is an absolute disgrace. And the way they're treated and the way they're ridiculed and not given the appropriate means to even have water. It's a disgrace.
And the next paragraph?
And the next paragraph, the depopulation. Oh, this is a good one. So there was a time the president of Iran, Mahmoud Ahmadinejad was his name, walked into a meeting at the United Nations with a bunch of binders, and he dropped them down on the podium. And he started bringing out everything who was involved in 9/11, and people started scattering out. And his words were, we're not going to kill you with bullets. We're not going to blow you up with bombs. We're going to breed you out. We're going to get rid of the Anglo-Saxon race because you think you're the proudest bloodline. And we are going to breed you out. We are going to flood your borders with immigrants. We are going to infiltrate your education, infiltrate your politics. Like, you got to understand, like, the things that were going on around the world, I'm seeing these, I bring them up, I show the video, and that's what it is.
Okay, can we go back to OPS 407967. And can you pick it up where you left off after the first video?
Trudeau, say, what this government fucking do you in? You sons of bitches.
The only way that, and I'm going to say it out loud, the only way that this is going to be solved is with bullets. And yeah, I said it. That's the only way something's going to happen. A massive revolution on a huge scale.
You might want to change your name to Ishmael, or drop a bunch of change down the stairs and call yourself Chong Ching Ching Chang. Now you want to say, oh, the Indians' culture and everything. The natives' culture is a disgrace. It is 100%.
Every person who was born here in Canada, in North America, you are Indigenous. People don't realize that. If you were born of the land, you are Indigenous of the land.
It's called depopulation of the Caucasian race, or the Anglo-Saxon. And that's what the goal is to depopulate the Anglo-Saxon race. Because they are the ones with the strongest bloodlines. They are the ones with the strongest bloodlines. They are the ones with the strongest bloodlines. And we'll leave it at that, because then we get into a whole different topic. But now this year alone, I think I'm going to have a big gathering at my house just for that. And I'm going to film it. Yeah, right? Cops will get shot.
Very well edited. Congrats.
Those are my questions.
Thank you.
Okay.